Hi there, this is Dani. The channel is You and Me Living Free, and I am in, where am I? Las Cruces this morning. Las Cruces, New Mexico, at McDonald's. I just ate breakfast. I cannot resist a McDonald's breakfast just once in a while when I'm in a town and I want to get on the road and I don't want to cook my own eggs or make my own avocado toast or whatever, which are delicious. But when I don't want to clean up and do all that, I do love a McDonald's. And I don't know what they do to their Diet Coke, but it is, I've heard it described like maybe they put crack in it or something. I don't know why it's better. McDonald's Diet Coke, I don't know why it's better, but it is. And anyway, no shame. I would not normally even announce that. As I'm getting ready to start my video, I noticed my little McDonald's is in the background. I'm like, what the hell, you know? Anyway, what was I gonna talk about? Okay, I'm headed out to Carlsbad Caverns National Park. I have an appointment for 1 o'clock to walk through, I guess with COVID and everything, or maybe they always do kind of by appointment when you have these attractions that are kind of limited in space, right? But they have like, I don't know, 300 slots available or something, and I took like one of the first 20 or 30 slots. So I'm not anticipating big crowds, but it is a Saturday. And my friend Sharon just went there and said, I have to go. She also said I have to go to Big Bend, Texas, but I'm not going to go that far out of my way because actually I do have an appointment back in Kansas City that I need to be at early next week. So I am on my projected route home. Anyway, getting distracted already. She said also that the drive out there is beautiful, so I'll try to capture some of that. It's a 3-hour drive, but I'm going to be going through Guadalupe National Park on the way there. Guadalupe Mountain National Park, I believe. And there's a wind advisory today down around, around closer to that area. So I'm not sure. We'll just take it one step at a time. Safety first, always being cautious with the wind advisory and everything. I don't know how much mountain driving there's going to be. You know, that makes me nervous. And also, it is February, so I don't want any snow or anything like that. I had just a touch when I was at, where was I? Chiricahua National Monument in the Chiricahua Mountains when I went up to one of those peaks. There was just a little bit of snow, mostly on the side of the road, just a little bit on the road, and even that on a mountain pass is enough to make me very nervous. So that's it. That's our day. We're gonna go there, we're gonna do our tour, and there are like 3 or 4. Sharon told me about a really good BLM spot, and I will put up the thing for it, the screenshot of it in iOverlander. And also what I noticed though, because it's a Saturday, so I worry about there not being space, I noticed that there were a few other spots right around there, and one of them is a great big like gravel lot. So I'm not so concerned. I would have skipped it honestly if I thought that there weren't a variety of BLM spots out there, because it is kind of out in the middle of nowhere, I'm not gonna lie. It is taking me out of my way, but blame Sharon because she said how great it was. So, and I watched her video and I loved it. So, and if you haven't watched that, it's my friend Sharon, and her YouTube channel. Her new YouTube channel is Minivan Camper Adventures, and she's already got over 100 subs, and she just started this channel days ago. When I first started my channel, it took me months and months to get to 100 subscribers. So anyway, cheering Sharon on, and let's cheer us on, and let's do this today. I'm looking forward to the caverns, and so let's do it. Okay, well, since I left Las Cruces and got on the road, the wind is no joke, and it is really, really blowing, even here. And if you look off in the distance, it's all really murky and hazy because of all the dust and everything that's all swirling around. So I'm rethinking things a bit. I've just stopped to top off my gas tank and grab some ice, and I'm going to do a little bit more research on if I'm going to be driving through the mountains actually. And also, since I had to have an appointment to go through Carlsbad Caverns, I may see if I can push back the appointment time. So let me do a little more research and then I'll figure things out. Okay, here's the deal. I did some research. Because of the wind, I want to go really slow. So I went into the online ticket reservation to see if I could push the appointment time I had back an hour or so I wouldn't feel any pressure at all about the driving. I want to be able to go as slow. I want to have zero pressure about getting there at a certain time. So when I went in, the only changes they allow you to make is for the next day, not for today. So I kept my appointment today for 12:30. I also made an appointment tomorrow morning first thing. So if I drive out there and I'm too late and I can't get my appointment today, or I run into some trouble or something and I need to, I can stay there tonight and then get up in the morning, do it, and then be on my way to my next destination. So that's what I did, and it's good to know about the whole little reservation system thing. Also, just wanted to mention one of the reasons I decided to go ahead also is because it looks like the path that I'm taking, the road goes right by those Guadalupe Mountains, but not through. If it went through, I think it would have been the thing that put me over the edge of not going, but it looks like it goes right by them on the edge, but not through, so I'll keep you posted. Well, here's the new deal. I'm not going to Carlsbad Caverns this trip. I will have to put it on the list for next spring. Tentatively next year I want to go to do quartzsite, and then I want to spend a month or so in Mexico on the beach, maybe Baja, maybe somewhere else, and then I want to come through and I'll come across 10, I'll go to Big Bend, I'll go to Carlsbad. But the wind is blowing me all over the road, and I checked the weather in Carlsbad to see, is it going to be super windy there, or if I just drive through the wind for an hour or so, is it going to get better? And it said at Carlsbad, there's no wind advisory, but at Carlsbad National Park, this is another good tip for people if you don't know. A lot of times the weather at the national park and the weather at the closest city are different. A lot of times because of elevation and stuff, if you're doing anything having to do with the mountains. But I noticed that in my weather app, I had been tracking weather for Carlsbad, New Mexico. And when I looked up Carlsbad National Park weather, which most of the national parks will have another weather thing just for them. So when I looked it up for Carlsbad National Park, it said they're getting snow this morning. And I'm like, that's like the needle in the coffin. That's the last thing. I can't do it. So I can't do it. But as I'm always saying, safety first. Safety comes first. And, that's the deal. I just have to be flexible. I wasn't meant to go today, and that's fine. I can do it next time, and I'll be happy I'm not sure if I'm heading straight up to Albuquerque or if I'm heading over to Amarillo. I have to look at the map and see what is going to be better. So, okay, let's do this instead. I ended up having a really beautiful day. The drive from Las Cruces straight up 25 to Albuquerque is a gorgeous drive. It was beautiful, and I was driving maybe half an hour, 45 minutes, and the wind got much better, things settled down, and I know that I made the right decision. And so I hope this helps somebody out there. I hope you enjoyed the video. I'll just let this little video run while I do my end credits. I want to say, of course, thanks to all my patrons. You can go to the link for my Patreon in the description if you are interested in supporting the channel in any way. And just being here, you deserve a medal. You made it to the end of this video, and I appreciate you so much. I am sending you a ton of love. Thank you so much, and I will catch you next time.